Hello guys and welcome back to 100% Chelsea for my preview of the FA Cup quarter-final between Chelsea and Manchester United taking place on Monday night. And I'm actually going to be at the game, which is going to be class. I'm flying out to England and to London tomorrow. Very much looking forward to that. So that's been great. But now, obviously, starting off with the preview, starting off with the opponent, like I usually do. Manchester United currently in 6th. I say currently, they've been pretty much all year, haven't they? Can't remember how long. Pretty much over a month ago, I read that they've been there over 100 days now. So almost 150 days now. So congrats for that, Man United. They're on 49 points, 17 behind us, which is obviously a big margin. Actually, the club's website incredibly trolled Manchester United. Talked about since we last beat them 4-0, they went on an incredible unbeaten run, which lifted them from 6th to 6th. It's just hilarious that the website put it up like that. Like I said, they haven't lost a league game since we beat them 4-0 at the Bridge. They did lose in the EFL Cup against Hull, but on aggregate they went through. So yeah, that's that. Last 5 games they've done all right. To be fair, they beat Blackburn in the last round of the FA Cup 2-1. They beat Saint-Etienne in the second leg of the Europa League fixtures 1-0 away as well. Then obviously, as you know, they beat Southampton 3-2 in the League Cup final. Last league game they played, they drew 1-0 against Bournemouth, where, you know, Zlatan did some naughty things and got suspended for it. And now last night, they played against Rostov in Russia in the Europa League as an away game. They played pretty much with a full-strength team, and they only drew 1-0. So that's interesting. Like I said, Zlatan picked up a suspension after the game against Bournemouth. He did elbow, I think it was Tyrone Mings, in the face, clearly on purpose. He didn't see a red card during the game, but the FA suspended him afterwards. So that's obviously handy because he's by far the best player and by far the most threatening player. So that's obviously great that he's suspended against us. Apparently, I'm not 100% sure on that one. Hendrik Mkhitaryan is a doubt for the game. As it's taking place on Monday, he'll probably be available, at least to make the bench. But I've heard he's a doubt, so, had to mention it. Talking about how they usually play. So, usually, they play a 4-3-2-1. 4-2-3-1, sorry. Like Mourinho always has done with us as well. But yesterday, against Rostov, they played kind of a 3-5-1-1. So, I'm not sure if that was trying to prepare them for the game against us, trying to copy our lineup, or at least play with 3 at the back as well. I'm not 100% sure. Also, they haven't got their main striker. I don't know if he'll play Rooney up front or Rashford, or who will play up front. I have no bloody idea. But yeah, that's that about them. Talking about Antonio Conte's press conference, which took place a little bit earlier. It was a really short press conference as well, and not a lot of stuff that's worth mentioning. Obviously, great news at the beginning. Everyone is fit and available. Obviously, we still have 2 training sessions tomorrow and on Sunday to come. But right now, as for now, everyone is fit and available, which is obviously great. Then he was asked if John Terry would start and play in the game, like he obviously has done in the last couple of, or in pretty much every FA Cup game so far. And Conte said he hasn't decided the lineup yet, which obviously he wasn't going to say if he's going to play or not. I don't think he will, but I'm going to come to that later. Then he was asked about, I'm not sure if all of you remember, but when we beat them 4-0 after the game, Mourinho went over to Conte and had a chat with him, apparently because he wasn't happy with how Conte celebrated the 4-0 at the time, because he celebrated like he does, an emotional, passionate guy. And Jose wasn't happy with that. And he was asked whether because of what Mourinho told him after the game, he will try not to celebrate, that over the top kind of thing. And he said it doesn't really matter the way I celebrate. I'm a passionate man, and I celebrate. And he's done it everywhere he's been, whether that's at Juventus, Italy, or before then. And I bloody hope he celebrates the holy fuck out of every single goal, because just because Jose doesn't show emotions very often, and other than when we score a late winner against PSG, or when he beats United away with Porto, other than that, he's not really running about that much, is he? Or when he beats Barcelona with Inter. So just because he does that, fuck off, Jose. Like, properly fuck off. Conte, you better celebrate. You celebrate the holy fuck out of every single goal, so he gets even more upset. And hopefully we beat them 4-0 again, or even higher, because that'd be class. And last thing he said, he's obviously preparing the team to face a very good team. In his opinion, United, along with Manchester City, do have the best squad in the league, which, you'd pretty much have to agree with. But yeah, that's really everything that Antonio Conte talked about that was worth mentioning now in the preview. Talking about us, obviously, our lineup, it's a difficult one to go with, I think, because, in the FA Cup, Begovic has played, John Terry has played, and we've rotated a little bit. But I think, and I hope for this one, we'll just go with our best team. We will have had a full week's training and a full week's rest by then, obviously, after playing West Ham last Monday. So I think we'll have to go with the best team. So my lineup would be Courtois in goal, Gary Cahill, Azpilicueta and David Luiz, the three centre-backs, obviously. Two wing-backs staying the same as well with Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses. And the two centre-mids, I reckon it will be Matic next to N'Golo Kante. But again, like I usually do, I hope for it to be Fabregas, because I think he proved against West Ham and in other games that he can also do his job decently defensively, and he gives us a lot more going forward. Even though going forward he didn't do so much against West Ham, but I just think, especially against a good team at home, the way we can hit them on the counter so much better once we get the ball to Fabregas and just play that incredible long ball to either Hazard, Costa, Pedro, whoever is free. That just gives us so many more options and so much more threat going forward on the counter-attack. So that would be my shout, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that it will be Matic next to Kante. And then obviously the front three, I hope and I think will stay the same in Eden Hazard, Diego Costa and Pedro. So no start again for Michy Batshuayi. I don't think John Terry will start either. And Begovic, no, I can't imagine him starting, if I'm completely honest with you. Coming to my prediction, see, I'm very confident about this one. I don't know. I think I don't really know why I'm so confident about it. They haven't lost the game since, well, we last beat them, other than the EFL Cup, but, they still went through on aggregate. But I don't know, I just have this feeling, I think, especially because of us beating them 4-0 last time, Jose will be really up for it. Will try to fire up his team so much that I think because of that, it's just too much kind of thing, and we'll have the edge. I don't know. I'm just feeling very, very confident. So my prediction is a 2-0 because obviously, let's be honest, it helps that Zlatan doesn't play. If he would have played, I still would have thought we'd win probably, but I definitely would have said they'd score. And now, Rashford, yeah, he's a good player. Rooney, obviously, he's a great player. But they're nowhere near the quality of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And he's been scoring some goals. He's their top scorer with 15 goals. And without him in the team, I don't see them scoring, if I'm completely honest with you, because, we do usually concede headers, even though we didn't against West Ham, but we usually do. And without Zlatan, who have they got to score headers, other than from set pieces, of course. But yeah, so my prediction is a 2-0. Like I said, I hope, I'm right. I hope possibly we even beat them higher. I just hope we beat them, because I'm going there. And even if it takes the penalties, because obviously there's no replay in the quarterfinal, so it will be extra time and penalties if need be. If it goes to penalties, I'm setting a Matthew Harden lower, so if it's towards that goal and we beat them in pens, more than fine by me. Obviously, another different thing that's now implemented into the quarterfinal, if it does go to extra time, there will be a fourth allowed substitution, which is interesting, which I find a very good way to go about it. But yeah, so that's the thing. But yeah, that's really it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you have any thoughts on the game, leave me all of them down in the comment section below. Your predicted lineups. Do you think John Terry will play? Do you think Begovic will play? Is it Matic? Will it be Kante? Will it be Fabregas? Who of those three will play together? Leave me all of your thoughts down in the comments on those things. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We massively do appreciate that. We just hit 26,000 subscribers, so thank you guys for that. Step by step, getting closer to the 30,000. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. I'm very much looking forward to the game. Can't wait to go to London tomorrow. But yeah, up to Chelsea. Oh yeah, happy birthday to Chelsea Football Club. We turned 112 years old today. Is that a thing? Yeah, that's how you say it. But yeah, happy birthday, Chelsea. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.